Alrighty, always such epic intro music for this one. May not have a elaborate title screen, but the music is top notch for sure. Well, welcome everybody, this is Thorn with the Game Design Lexicon. Today is our Monster Sanctuary Day, and we will continue on our journey of starting to flesh out our team a little bit better and make our monsters a little bit more, just a little bit more. Got my coffee going today. Got my little coffee Buddha here. And it is time to get started. So, I of course don't remember what I was doing. Is this one of them that doesn't? Oh, of course it doesn't. Okay. And we're going to spec some monsters. I actually started spreadsheeting my monsters so I could keep track of them and have a little bit of an idea of who does what. So we can go down and like, I can start respecking some of these ones that I haven't put skill points into. Did I spec out Howard already? Physical. And he's all about shielding and healing. Yeah, I should start to list these down for sure. Protect redirects the next. Well, that's not really good unless he has a ton of hit points. I guess I probably maybe make him a tank. Looks like he'd be a good tank. Anyway, let's get started. Let's figure out what the hell I was supposed to be doing, by the way. So let's see. Still got the blob mystery. I don't think I'm gonna be able to defeat what's his name just yet. Met him on our journey. Look for him in a completely distant area. Weren't we still trying to find Horizon Beach? I think we were. For some reason my voice is all crackly and I don't know why. Maybe it's all the coffee. Actually, I just started drinking it, so. Still haven't found the shock hopper. That's going to be one of them that we're going to find on that same place, Horizon Beach. Let us bring back that shard to the runestone so we can. Let's bring back that shard to the runestone so Will can fully decipher it. What's have we got? We haven't got that shard, have we? Let's see. The Oracle told us that we'll find the key of power in the deepest area of the Monster Sanctuary. But she said we need to collect all the Sanctuary tokens at first, which are hidden all across the Sanctuary. We've collected 2 Sanctuary tokens so far. Frozen Oracle of Snowy Peaks, I almost read that as Snowy Peas, gave us 1 Sanctuary token. We found 1 Sanctuary token in Sun Palace. We need to explore the other areas. Horizon Beach. So that's the 3rd thing that we have in our little thing saying Horizon Beach. Let's take a look at some of these guys. I'm afraid that some of them I skilled up without knowing what I was going to do with them. This guy's obviously a buffalo healer, so I actually like that. What is that? Okay. That's annoying the hell out of me. Sorry about that. So, one of the things that I was looking at before I started as I was getting all my guys kind of listed down here, and I was on him. So, he is a wind weak defense. I guess that's air, not wind. Should it be wind or air? What does it say here? It says wind. Okay, so we'll list that as wind, of course. And then earth for strong defense. Let's see. His attacks are wind. And his extras are... God dang, dude. Heal and buffs. And he is a healer. Oh, no, he isn't. Oh, no, he's a... he's a damage dealer. And that's how I'm going to classify him. I'm going to continue to classify him. Now, I read a little bit on the Wikipedia entry, and there's like several... Okay, dude, this is annoying the fuck out of me. Give me a sec. all flimmy all of a sudden. Weather. It could be the weather. It's really moist here right now. And yeah, I just said moist. So, we can kind of make creatures for different roles now, which is kind of cool. So, like Howard here. Howard is he's going to be our tank shielder, right? So, Howard, let's see, weak defense is physical. I guess that's neutral, not physical, right? Should write that down as neutral. I don't know why I put physical. Oh, that screws up my spreadsheet. Maybe I should do this in a spreadsheet program and not in Notepad. Maybe. And his weak defense is magic? Right? That's what they call it, right? I just want to make sure I get proper names. Yeah, magic. Okay. His attacks are earth. And he is a shielder. What's his specialty? That's pretty easy. He's a tank. So like, we take Mittens here. Let's kind of make a new team here. So let's equipment, unequip all from all monsters, and let's put Howard here. Let's make a little goblin team here. And then, let's see. We got Sal. I don't know what Sal is. We haven't spec'd him yet. And we got 409er here. Those are the other two goblins we currently have. So let's take a look. See if we can make a full goblin team. This guy's obviously a damager. So let's make sure that if we do make a goblin team, we have a proper healer. Because if we don't, then it's kind of useless to do so. When applying a buff, also shield. So this guy can do buffing. What is his attacks? Burrow, which is earth and earth. What is this one? Fire. Where do these go? Let's see. Earthquake. It's all enemies. So this guy's a damager too, obviously. So we don't really have a healer if we make a goblin team. So let's go ahead and nix on that. First thing we'll need is a tank. So we're going to be making a new team from scratch here, right? So Knigget is our evolved knight, and we need to reskill him up. He's obviously going to be a tank. And he can use protect. So let me write him down. Knigget. And his, let's see, status, water and wind. So water's his weak defense, wind is his strong defense. His main attacks are solar, wind, and fire. What? Really? I definitely don't want to give him both wind and fire. I mean, well, it does kind of give him a secondary attack, just in case. It's always good to have a secondary attack. I did like that electric, too, though. Solar rays, fury stabs. What's the difference between this? It applies bleed. I mean, honestly, I'd rather have the bleed attack than the not bleed attack. Is it more expensive? Probably. No, it's actually less. I'll tell you what, let's go over here. Talk, buy, skill resetter. And let's reset Knigget, huh? Inventory. Consumables. Wrong consumable. Skill resetter on Knigget. Yes. Okay, so now he shouldn't have those default points. Let's see. You know what? I don't really care that I didn't have a goblin, full goblin team. I think I'm still gonna do that. So let's we already have Howard there. Let's also put Knigget up there. Let me write Howard down. So he's also gonna be a fighter. So let's switch him up to our fighter position. Howard's already spec'd. I still need to spec Knigget. Okay, Knigget is... let's see. His attacks are going to be... fire... and wind. And like I said, I'd rather go with these bleed attacks. I don't understand. I mean, I guess they do slightly less damage. I don't understand why you would want the non-bleed attacks over the bleeds. And then you could take... There's probably stacking in here somewhere. And then I'm probably going to augment it with the protect, right? So let's... water, wind... attacks are going to be wind and fire. He's also going to protect. And he's going to be a tank. So let's flush that out real quick. So let's go ahead and choose the bleed route. No, he's 24. Jeez, I didn't know he's so high. Okay, so every hit has a 10% chance to apply shock. Increase his stuff. Sure. Every hit has a 25% chance to remove a buff. That's awesome. Probably gonna need the, let's see, shock can be stacked 2 additional times. That's awesome. Probably gonna need the extra mana. So he's kind of like mana and attack centric. So a little bit of both. Defense from equipment. That's good. Deals additional Thunderstrike. Deals additional damage if target has shock. That's kind of interesting. Maybe we'll come back to that, though. Shock hits have 40% increased critical chance. Definitely. So every attack triggers an additional hit equal to 50% of defense value. Ooh. And I'm probably going to have high defense on him since he's going to be the our front row. Every hit has a 20% chance to remove a buff. That's the same as this one, right? So does it stack? Does it give a 50% chance? That's a good question. Critical chance value from equipment. So he does crits and defense. Should we not do that? Every hit has a 10% chance to apply burn. When attacking a single target, triggers shock. Damage on all enemies. Triggers shock. Ooh. So does that apply shock to all... Oh yeah, huh. Blinding sunlight. Every fire and every wind hit has 20% chance to apply a stack of blind. That's useful. Critical hybridization. The first critical hit of a physical attack triggers an additional hit equal to 60% of the magic value and vice versa. That's extra damage, so hell yeah. This is active. Heal the target for... I'm not going to bother doing heal on him. Which, that's pretty much all I can get. So that's 5 points of ability that we haven't spent. I don't know if I'm going to get that crit. I don't think I will, honestly. Then let's get the protect. Not going to bother with the buffs. When this monster gets attacked, 50%. Oh, yeah, let's do that. And then the third level of shield, right? And that'll be a nice shield just in case we need to protect people. So... he has protect. So let's spec how we want him. That's pretty useful, I think, anyway. I hope so, anyway. Now we need a couple healers. So let's look at that. Let's see. Let's go past our ice team. Now, he's a healer. Oh, he's a good healer. Maybe we should put Sal up there. He's a healer and a buffer. And he's pretty much spec'd how I'd want him spec'd. it looks like anyway. Yeah, let's put Sal up there. Sal. What's his? Let's see. Weak defense is air or wind. Let's see. I keep calling it air, but it's wind. And then water is his strong defense. Let's see. And his attacks are water. He is a healer. And he buffs. And I'll list him down as a healer. And let's put him on Howard's team. Okay, so what else do we got here? Let's see. He's a damage dealer, which we do need. We do need a damage dealer. He also does applies regeneration to itself. That's kind of neat. Level 16. Yeah, let's take a look at that guy for our damage dealer for that team. So that's T-Rex to see. And he is physical or neutral, I guess I call it. Magic is strong. His attacks are wind, right? Yeah, skills. Oh, I guess I could have looked at it there. Earth and wind. And let's see, any extra abilities? No. So, no extra abilities. He is a damage dealer. So let's go ahead and put him over here. That's a weird team, though. We'll see how that does. Now we need another healer and another damage dealer. So let's take a look at what we got here. We haven't used this guy. Do we have him spec'd, though? What is he spec'd as? He is spec'd as... probably needs to be respec'd. Buffing shield? Let's see. Does he have any types of heals? Helping hand. Heal target. He looks more like a damage dealer than anything. Like a water damage dealer. Yeah, let's skip him. We already got Reverend in a team. We already got a damage dealer, which I'm sure Bugmole is. Looks like we're probably going to end up having to respect him. Earth, and physical? No, maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, because I don't want to give him fire too, because he already has 2. I try and want to limit my guys down to 2 attack types, 2 damage types, and not spread them out too much. So this guy is a damage dealer also. Fire and earth. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that anytime we're in an area that the guys that we have in the party are have the attacks that most of the creatures are weak against, and that they have the defense that most of the strong defense anyway, that most of the creatures are attacking with, right? And we can try and get our guys centered around that. Skills, this guy is a damage dealer and a buffer. Doing wind and neutral. Maybe I should put Polly over there. Get these other skills. Crit, get the next level. Defense helps. Attack, because he's an attacker. Wind affinity, sure. We should increase those buffs, but I'll worry about those later. So let's put Polly in here. Let's see. T-Rex was the last one I put, right? Okay, yeah. Just want to make sure that I'm charting everyone. Let's see. Polly is weak against Earth, strong against Wind, and attacks with Wind and Earth, and buffs. And they are a damage dealer. At least that's what I have them build at. So now I need a healer, really. So let's go to skills. Let's keep on going. Howard, no. Wait a second. Wait a second, wait a second. We need to go down here, actually. Not over here. Revive. Revive's a target. What the fuck is a revive? What is the difference between that and heal? Does that mean it'll bring a monster back? Because that would be weird. Revival effects restores a fallen monster by healing them to continue battle. Huh, so when you're playing permadeath, they actually remove this ability. Huh. So it's like a heal, but it actually brings the creature back from death, which is kind of neat. Huh. Not sure if I should be doing that or not. Okay. So let's, but he does have heal. He's a healer. Ganeshi is a healer. That would give him wind and neutral and make him a buff. So the question is do we want, yeah, let's start off by, let's use him. Let's use him. Talk by skill resetter. And let's get rid of that one skill point since we don't really want it. So let's switch him out. Let's put him as our healer there. Let's write him down. Let's see. Skills. No, not skills. Status. And he is Ganeshi. He is strong against fire, or weak against fire, strong against wind. Okay, and his attacks... Oh, wait a second. Oh, I haven't reset him yet. Never mind. Inventory. Ba-do-ba-do. Reset. Him. Okay. There we go. So, we will definitely give him the healing chain there. Whenever this monster spends a turn without attacking enemy, it gains 6 charge stacks. I definitely love the charge system. Health and magic. Non-damaging actions by this monster apply blind. Awesome. This monster spends a turn without spending mana. It regains 25 of its max health and gains barrier. If this monster spends a turn without spending mana. Huh. I mean, how often will I actually do that, though? Monster's basic attack is replaced by magic attack. Oh, okay. Sure. Increase attack and magic. Okay, so the next question is... Yeah, let's go ahead and give those revives there. What type of damage do we want? Either neutral or do we want the buff? Do we want them to be a buffer too? I mean, that wouldn't hurt. Let's see. Health. Definitely want the extra manage. All monsters in the party deal 5% more damage. As long as a monster in your party has 4 or more buffs at the beginning of a turn, it gains 3 charge stacks. That's awesome. When applying a buff, heals the target. So that's kind of cool. And that leaves us with 1 more point. So this guy has nothing but heals and buffs. So let's also do the neutral damage type, but let's just pick the first one of that. So, Ganeshi's attacks are neutral. Nothing else. He heals and buffs. And he is a healer. I should start to categorize these, actually. So that way, I can kind of start to piece together proper groups when I spec them certain ways, right? And that should allow me to start to make more survivable teams depending on certain areas, right? So I'll be able to swap these guys in and out as I need to be able to do whatever type of damage or resist whatever type of damage I need. Unfortunately, that means I also need to start to equip them. So this guy is a defense guy, and he does, let's see, defense, and he protects. So yeah, he needs a lot of hit points. He needs a lot of defense. So that's easy enough. Hit points and defense. I guess as far as attack, defense, mana regeneration, there we go. Morning Star for him. Defense and crit, defense. Didn't I already just give him a belt? Oh no, a shell. So let's, defense. Oh yeah, let's give him the Pandora's box instead. We definitely want defense and hit points is the big thing with him, so. Magic, tome, scroll. Oh, what did I do? So, defense, mana. Yeah, let's give him a mana regeneration. Everybody needs good mana regeneration. And yeah, you'll notice I'm using the keyboard right now, so I can do this mouse-driven to go a little quicker. Okay, so this guy is our healer, right? And he is mana-driven. We definitely want to make sure that he has plenty of mana. Does he use crits at all? No, it doesn't look like he does. So let's equip him up with mana stuff. There we go. Nice orb there. Mana plus 100. No, don't need the crits. Magic and mana and attack? No. Let's see. Mana regeneration for sure. Give him that tome. Give him that scroll. Hell yeah, dude. Next. Okay, so this guy is also magic-oriented, but he is also attack-oriented, or he should be attack-oriented, but for some reason I don't have a high attack skill, because he's my damage dealer. So let's do... We have, oh, there we go. So shuriken, attack and defense, or attack and magic and critical hit. So belt, critical damage and defense, maybe? No, he's a damage dealer. He doesn't need defense as much as just mana and crit chance. There we go. Health and crit. Well, health's definitely not going to hurt. And let's see, crit chance, mana regeneration. That's probably a good idea. Next guy is another tank. He is all about hit points and defense. So let's make sure that we're doing that. He's also, I think, a buffer, right? Should I drop my list? This is Knigget. Knigget does, oh, protect. Yeah, so he'll definitely need a little bit of mana anyway. Let's see. Attack. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. This is Thorn with the Game Design Lexicon. We've spent the first 30 minutes of this session just kind of fleshing out a new group of monsters to go attacking and stuff with. And hopefully we'll get to some action pretty soon. Thank you for joining us. I certainly appreciate it. If you do like our content, make sure you hit the subscribe or the follow button down below here on Twitch, where we do stream regularly Wednesday through Wednesday through Friday, noon p.m. till 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's GMT minus 6. If you can't join us over here on Twitch, make sure you catch us on YouTube, where we do stream, or we do post these old streams over there, usually about a week to 2 weeks afterwards. So you can hit the subscribe and the alert button to know we're coming out with new stuff over there. And we also have Blue Sky and a Discord. You can join us on either of those. I'm going to take a short musical break, and I will be right back.